got them.
Okay, so we're gonna get ready to start out with the green layer, and I'm again using the lime flavored Jell-O, and I'm just gonna open up this package here, and we're gonna go ahead and get that in there. And that's all of the Jell-O mix. And then we're gonna do 2/3 cup of boiling water. So I just got some off the stove, fresh and hot. Now we're gonna stir that into there. I like to use a nice styrofoam spatula to stir it up. And the hot water is dissolving the Jell-O mix. Alright, okay, that's good. And now I am going to add 2/3 cup of the sour apple pucker. Let's see if I can get that up there. That's what I'm going to add in there. I'm just going to stir that and mix it all together. And then we're going to go ahead and pour it into our little cups that we have here. And we're going to do layered Jell-O shots. So we are going to start out with a low layer, but I'll come back and show you how I pour those. Okay, so for these, you just go in and you pour just a little bit at the bottom, just enough to make your layer. I can tell you at the end of the video how many of these I can make off of this one box, but I'm not really sure offhand. And I like to put these on a tray that can be picked up and go straight into the refrigerator. Just to show you what I've done, I've just made just a little bit to make a bottom layer. You can make the layers as thick as you want. Okay, we'll be back. Okay, so I have all of my green in here. I did about 22 of these in the pans, and again, this is about the level that I have them. And I think I did one, almost a full cup, just so you can just taste how that flavor is gonna come out. We're gonna put these in the refrigerator for about 20 to 30 minutes and let them get their form, get solid. And then once it's complete and it's solid, then we'll start working on our next layer. All right, so I have here our Jell-O, and I'm just gonna show you one. So this is what it's like once it's solid enough to hold its own form. It's not moving. Then we can get ready to do the next layer. So while I prepare the next layer, we're gonna put this back in the refrigerator so it stays nice and chilled, and then we'll get started on the next layer. All right, so to get ready to do our white layer, we have, this is just an unflavored Jell-O, which is why we have so many ingredients for this. So we're gonna use a little bit of the coconut milk. And I've never done it with the coconut milk. I've done it with something else, but it wasn't coconut milk. So we'll see how this comes out. You're gonna need a little bit of vanilla and a little bit of sugar. And then for this one, I am just using the regular Sky Vodka. I'll move that camera up a little bit for this one, and that's what we're gonna put in that. So I'm gonna have to do this one on the stove. So let me go get set up over there. Alright, so hopefully you can see it clear. I got a little station set up, and the first thing we're going to do is add a half a cup of the coconut milk here. And I'm going to go ahead and cut my burner on now. I put it on medium heat. And then we're going to add in this one to the milk. And I'm just going to stir that in. Alright, so once you get it stirred in pretty good, we're going to leave it for about 5 or 6 minutes here on the heat. Okay, 1 second. Actually, and we're just going to continue to stir that, so I'm not going to stay on here for the full 5 to 6 minutes, but we're going to continue to stir it, and then we're going to let it sit for a couple minutes, and then we're going to add in some of the other ingredients when we come back. So I'm going to stir it and make sure all of the gelatin is mixed together, and then we'll come back. Okay, so I'm back, and this has come to a nice little boil. And I'm going to go ahead and remove it from the heat, and then we're going to add in the rest of our ingredients. So let's go ahead and get that done here. I wanted to show you a better view of the bowl. That's all it needs to do. It doesn't need to be like over boiling. This is a good little rapid pace. Alright, so we have our mixture there, and now I'm just going to add in some sugar. You want to stir that good to the heat from this milk mixture with the Jell-O dissolves all of the sugar. And again, they didn't have any flavoring, so the sugar along with a half a teaspoon of vanilla. We're going to mix that together. Okay. And then we're going to add in our half a cup of vodka. And the recipe that I saw for this, they did like the flavored marshmallow vodka. I'm going to be honest. I'm not going to buy marshmallow vodka for one item. If you are into those fruity and different things, flavors, you can definitely dabble into that. I just went with what I had in my house. So I am going to let this sit for about 2 or 3 minutes, and I'm going to go ahead and bring out our Jell-O shots and get ready to pour them on top of the green. Alright, so we are back, and I have my Jell-O shots out of the refrigerator. Now all I'm going to do is pour a little bit right on top to make another layer. And you gotta remember, I'm going to do one more layer on top of this, so you don't want it to be too much. And I'll show you what one looks like in a moment. So here we have our green, and then we have our white. Hopefully you can see that clear. I'm just going to continue to pour on top of the rest of them. Okay, so we're back, and we're going to do the last bit of the video. I have here my orange Jell-O already inside of my mixing glass, which is just this one. I'm going to use some peach schnapps to go into this orange one. Again, you can use whatever kind you want. And this is just the same as the green, it's no different. So we're gonna put 2/3 cup of boiling hot water. And give it a good little stir. Move this out of the way. And we're gonna do the same thing with the liqueur as soon as we get it mixed good so it's dissolved. take a look at it. Looks pretty dissolved to me. Now just add in 2/3 of the peach schnapps. It smells so good. And again, this is just something I had in my house. It can go with any type of orange liqueur. I also have triple sec up there, but I thought this would be a better flavor for the Jell-O shots. So I'm gonna go ahead and get those out and we'll get ready to pour. Okay, so for the last, the step before the last step, I went ahead and I opened up my Airhead Rainbow Berry Extreme candy. Let me see if I can pull it back up here. It's already open though. So that was this candy here. And I'm going to put some of this inside of the Jell-O shot, kind of like as a garnish. So I'm just gonna cut a couple little pieces, not long, and I'm doing it on a slant. And we got something fun we're gonna do with that in a moment. And I have my sprinkle. Because it is for St. Patrick's Day, you think about a rainbow, you think about a pot of gold, so we're going to do the gold glitter. You can do the rainbow sprinkle glitter as well. And then I'm also doing the rainbow candy to go in it. Just something cute and fun to make it nice if you were having company. Okay, we're back. So I have finished off the last layer. And here we have it. You can see the colors, the green, the white, and the orange. Nice and pretty. I've cut up my candy and I have my gold edible sprinkles here. This is just the Wilton brand sprinkles like for your cupcakes. If you want to get jazzy and make it all pretty, I just add a little whipped cream on top of mine, like so. And then we're going to do a couple sprinkles. This is your pot of gold here. And then just take your candy and stick it right on the inside there. And there we have it. So now we have our St. Patrick's Day Jell-O shots with our 3 different flavors. I can't wait to test it out. I hope you guys try it out at home. I just wanted to show you how easy it is to do things yourself. And anytime you're in a house or having a gathering, this is something fun and cute. Everybody will be like, oh my God, it's so cute. So that's how I did it. If you have any questions, please let me know.